Oh, what are we getting ourselves into? This is
a rough one.
Rain City.
We're here in Rain City. It's January the 4th.
Yeah, it rained in January apparently.
This global Norman thing's got to stop.
Tacomas are too small.
Earth, I think you have your whole house in here.
I think I need a bigger truck already.
Earth, tell us about how right you are all the time. Why are you so right always?
I was just born that way. I know everything.
Some people are touched, and some people are touched. Tent there?
Or here, maybe.
Tent here?
Tent here. I think that's the better option, yeah.
We've got a snowman.
Perfect.
Here we are up at Hydraulic Lake, McCullough Lake. Winter Wonderland up here. This is where we'll be for 2 nights. It's supposed to snow the whole time. Should we go check the lake? Okay.
And Craig will have the verdict. It looks like the ice is good. Ice is okay?
Yeah, it looks like there was a lot of slush and flood ice.
Yeah.
And that's all frozen up. Like, you know where the snowmobile tracks are and people have been going.
Yeah.
But then I went like into the powder where no one's been, and it's nice ice, very good ice.
Sweet. Okay, I was just waiting, and I'll start setting shit up then. Just wanted to make sure that the ice was like not terrible before I start putting the tent up.
Is this just gravel under here?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I hope that would be sweet, because yeah, I know that's going to be an issue. Melting is going to be an issue.
Well, I wonder if we could just no bottom, get this thing set up and roaring right away.
And melt it out and then put the bottom in.
I don't know if it'll happen.
Are we going to get drainage though? Actually, yeah, it looks like it might drain down here a bit. I could shovel out more and make it. Well, we're going to.
This is higher, I think, than everything else though, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how that
Because drainage is a bit of an issue too, right? If you melt, you can melt it, but if it just sits there in a puddle, it's no good.
It'll evaporate.
Yeah, eventually, yeah.
Okay, well.
I'm down. Yeah, I think it's a good enough spot. Let's try it.
I'll help you set this sucker up.
There's the floor. It's actually pretty heavy. So this is the Bereg. I guess that's how you say it in English, but it's a Russian-made Bereg tent. The Mini Up 2, it's called. It's about 60 pounds. And pretty easy setup. So it's all solid poles. I guess they're not even poles, they're technically like bars because they're solid, they're not hollow. Aluminum, they just fold out like this. Get all the sides folded out. It's a bit tricky at first, but it's just a giant umbrella. That's all it is. And then pretty much ready there. Lots of tie down points all around the tent. It's got 5-layer windows. You can vent as well. All removable. It's backing for the wood stove. Fireproof backing. Your stove jack. And of course the 5-layer windows. Seems a little bit excessive to me, but lots of places to hang stuff. You can dry all your gear all over. And this rod used to put the tent up, you just unthread it, pull it out. Got 2 doors, 2-layer doors. And then also, it's got the solid door, which just comes in handy. You're not constantly zipping and unzipping. We'll put the door, probably, yeah, this side would make sense. It's all Velcroed in. There we go. You can just go like that, and when you want to close it completely, tucks over. Now the not so fun part, all the tie downs, and I'm not sure how they're going to work in this snow. Do you have a tapping device?
Sure.
Ooh.
Easy.
Don't mind if I do. I'll be nice to it. Sweet, it's definitely tappable. That's a South Springville hitch right there. And we're back. Glad I didn't film stringing this thing up. Those pegs were a nightmare to get in there. Had to go at all funny angles, and she's good now though.
All right, so Garth's out there trying to peg the tent down in that ice. I'm gonna get this stove set up. So the stove Garth picked up with the tent, and I think it's pretty cool. It's lightweight. It's stainless steel, Garth.
Yep.
Lightweight stainless steel. It's pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is put that guy in there. Just got a piece of fat wood here I'm going to use. That'll light up super quick and easy. Like nothing. Alright, well there we are. Fire's rolling. We're going to have to melt this snow in here before tonight, and hopefully it's not a big soupy puddle, because that's going to be a problem. But this looks good for now. Once this gets rolling, it'll draft all the smoke up into here and it'll be all good.
All right, got everything set up. Got our table in here. Just going over the fishing gear.
This is sweet. This is sweet.
I'd probably eat something, cook something up on the stove there, and then head out this afternoon.
Garth's already dying.
I'm already dying. It's too hot in here. It's way too hot in here.
This is perfect in
Yeah.
here. This is great. My head is cooking.
We got both vents open. That one's open. And it is just cooking in here.
This might turn into soup down here. I'm worried about that a little bit.
Yeah.
But it might.
We're gonna have to deal with melting snow at some point. But we've got shovels, and
Maybe it'll just ice over.
the tent also has a floor, which we can add in if we're able to get all the snow out. All right, let's cook some food. So, quick check of the weather here. It is just shy of 50 degrees in the ceiling of this tent.
With 2 vents are open.
2 vents are open.
That thing's been open and shut quite a bit.
You got little intakes of the stove. Fresh air intake there. Yeah, it's too hot in here. We got to...
Let's strip down. Let's
Yeah.
put some steamy rocks here and let's strip down.
Yeah.
But actually...
There you go.
All right. So we got some water boiling up on the stove. I'm gonna have Mr. Noodle's Pho. Mr. Noodle Pho. Try that, I've never had that one before. And pho's like my favorite food in the world. Got some sriracha in here. Sri Lanka. Hoisin. Pho broth. Vegetables. And what, I just pour hot water in here? I think that's how she goes. It is Mr. Noodles though, so this could go any way. Pour it in the pho. Pour it in. Yes, sir. Now I should have brought my hot water bottles. Garth said he brought his. I definitely should have brought mine. I didn't even think about it because we got this tent. I got a nice big old log in the fire here. This is awesome. Really is nice to just have a spot to dry off, to warm up, to chill in. It's not wet in here. Like when you're in an ice fishing tent and you get, you know, the heat from the wetness from the propane, and then you get the wetness from everything. It's just dry in here, nice dry heat. Alright, so I'm going to give this pho a try out. Like I said, this is one of my favorite foods, and Mr. Noodles is not one of my favorite instant noodle companies, so we'll see how she goes. Alright, here we go. Give it a whirl. Ramen pho. It's alright. This'll do. It's like kind of lime flavored sriracha that's in here. So it kind of tastes like everything's supposed to be in there.
I'm on banana number 4. Sorry, just interrupts you.
No, that's good. Banana number 4. Once you do 5 and 6, we'll go ice fishing.
Yeah, I want to get out there soon. I'll put a big chunk in there before we leave. So
There is a big chunk in there.
Oh, cool. Oh,
Sorry,
you filled it. Yeah. No, it's all
realized.
good. No, there's tons of wood, dude. We could easily do 2 nights if we choose to.
This is good. It tastes just like Mr. Noodles. I was expecting that.
Shocker.
Alright, next time we'll be on the ice.
Some spots. Oh yeah, someone had a tent here for sure. It's more shallow here. It's still pretty deep though. Dude, do you have a fish?
No. It's still bent over.
Could have sworn I saw it moving.
Really?
Yeah.
It already went up.
Well, we're not doing too good out here so far. About an hour in. And one little bite. I want to fire up the stove and cook chili.
Totally, I was just gonna say that.
I've got venison chili. I forgot to say. I made it on last turnaround, but I froze it. Might go in. That's kind of scary. Oh, are you going in? I'm not walking through that.
Not good. Not good.
What is that? No, I'm all scared.
What?
There wasn't water, was it?
I don't know. What the fuck?
Yeah, this seems alright here, kind of. This ice is not good at all. I don't see much coming. Oh, I still see some heat coming off that. A little bit. Definitely not cold. Well, not much left in there.
Is it still going or was it?
It's going.
It's like it was when we got here?
It was very small, but I've got it up and going again. I just added some wood to it and it's going again. Yeah.
Back in business, just like that.
Yep.
Need some water, sir?
I could definitely use water for soup.
Sounds good. Alright, so that fishing trip was a bust. Garth had a couple bites, eh?
I had one good bite, and then I think a few other were sniffing it, but it's nice to warm up and recover.
Yeah, I think we're just way too into using this tent and stove, heating up some water and eating more. There's water that drips down through that opening there, hey? Drips down there, it runs down.
Well, you have to bend that pretty good, though. Huh. That's how it's supposed to go, I believe. Still
I saw some water dripping right now, but that definitely would stop it from doing that. Look at those Dunlops. Those Dunlops.
Should I do stew? I mean, chili?
Well, you can.
Chili?
I'm doing chow mein, so this is turning into a instant ramen noodle review channel. What we got now? Nissan brand chow mein. So that's what we'll be doing. Oh, it's got a savory sauce. Hopefully this tastes more like chow mein than the other one tasted like pho. Alright. We got some Nissan brand sauces. Yeah. That's it, bro. All the veggies is in there. Are you doing stew? Chili?
I still have.
Itchy bang.
Still have it.
Nice. That's a good fork.
That's been used a lot.
That's a good fork. Alright, we got lunch going. Garth got his awesome chili. Venison chili, may I add. Fire's rolling. Chow mein's trying to chow mein. Check this snow outside. Oh yeah. We're in here for a bit, I think. No reason to go anywhere right now. Alright, well today, all in all, fishing was a bust. We're back in the tent. It is late now. I don't know, 7:30 or something like that. 8 o'clock. So we're gonna settle into some onions and potatoes and steak right before bed. Kick back, enjoy the evening. The snow stopped, so we're just hanging out now.
I'm gonna wake up so early tomorrow.
Are you gonna wake up the earliest one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should fit in here, I think.
Even with the table, I say fuck it and leave it because it's got so much shit on it. Like I don't want to deal with all that.
Yeah.
It's in an enclosed space.
Okay, well we're gonna get the steaks on and then we'll get back with you when we're done. Oh. You're supposed to eat that, Garth.
Fucking straight up mashed potato, that's awesome.
Yeah, this'll do. You want some of this juice?
You go for it.
There's lots of juice. There's Garth. He's in his bed. He's ready to roll. I'm in bed. I'm ready to roll. Tomorrow's a better day. Ooh, it's colder out. Alright, morning time, we survived. And it worked out pretty good for us. Stove's rolling. Garth splitting wood. We're going fishing soon. The inside we didn't get much melt or anything. It held out pretty good. Great in there. The coconut lives on. We are just getting ready for some fishing for today.
I'm gonna go plug this in for a bit and get my phone out.
Grilled cheese for breakfast. And everything drying up in here. Got my cell phone charging. Oh yeah. Alright, here's the grilled cheese. It's cooked alright. Got a stove. Just trying to burn down the coals in the stove since it's getting full. This here is the McCullough Lake toothpick. We crafted this. We did crafts this morning. Oh. We're getting really wild on those non-alcoholic Budweiser.
Yeah. Watch out for this guy.
Ready to look out.
I only used one piece of fat wood. Hopefully that goes.
So we had to clean the stove out here. It just wasn't burning. We're trying to do this bacon and it wasn't even putting out enough heat to cook the bacon. I'll open this door.
Yeah.
We haven't even gone fishing yet. We're not doing that today. We're just cooking food.
It should. I mean, this.
Alright, we had about a good hour-long issue trying to light the fire after we cleaned it out, and maybe take the cover off next time before we clean it, because that thing was covered, absolutely covered in smoke, or covered in soot. All right, we're not going fishing.
Yeah, we're golden now.
This is how we trap in the woods. Raw dog stuff. You gotta throw. It's all in the chuck, Garth. Is that really what it is?
Maybe not. They're gone, eh? Because we came out of the tent.
How many are in there?
Yeah. They see it. Some of them know it's there. They're just not gonna come close to me.
And they're in there. And they're way back there.
So we were minding our own business, sitting in the tent, and the snowmobile came by, revved really aggressively as he came by, as you can see by his tracks. Smash! It was so funny. We were watching through the window there and could not stop laughing. Just at the pure cockiness of it, like to blast on the throttle right where someone's camping and then crash into a tree like that. He was fine, of course. He wasn't hurt, but fuck, that was funny. I am really pleased with this tent so far, though. You don't get a drop of condensation in it ever. Nope. Like, it doesn't come through that second layer. No, don't even film this meal. This is a disgrace.
So Garth got jealous of my chow mein yesterday. He says, listen, Craig, I want to whip you up some serious chow mein.
No, it sucks.
It sucks. Is there any sad about it? So we got some shrimp with vegetables like peppers, onions, mushrooms, things like that. So that's all that's in there? Just the 3?
Yep.
And ramen noodles. Alright, Chinese food's done. Let's see how this is.
It's good, eh?
It's perfectly fine. It's the bag of shrimp that we had. Ramen noodles. And you thought it was
Eating
no
our
good.
bait.
Eating our bait. The fish won't. That's alright.
I was skeptical about how this was going to turn out, this food.
Good.
This fine Asian dish.
Can't call it that anymore. It's really snowing out there now. It's fair to say it's
Look at that stove the minute the food comes off.
red hot.
Yeah. That pan absorbs a lot of heat. It's a heavy pan, eh? Takes a lot.
But it does get hot fast in here. I think we're just going to hang out in here tonight. Garth got a fire going outside, so we might hang out there. We have a puddle here that we need to fill in or something. I think we're going to try to fill it in with more snow and pack it down. Otherwise, we're looking pretty good. We could just use some fish. First thing in the morning, right? What you got in there now, Garthy?
Some venison, tenderloin, and other cuts.
Garth got himself a good stove here. I would say this is worth the money. It's windy out there.
I am going to tie a few more down before I go to bed.
Yeah,
In fact, I might do it now.
What are you up to there, Garthy?
Oh, just a little flooring.
A little flooring?
Maintenance on the living quarters.
You think this is going to be our solution to the puddle floor?
Oh yeah. We're using, I think, 14 out of 16 of the tie-down points. Yeah, it's pretty major tie-down operation. All these. Plus the skirt's buried.
That gave us quite a bit more room in the tent though, didn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, that's good. We're gonna need it. It's wild out there. This is all fresh snow. Or fresh since it's fallen in front of the vehicle. So that's all really since we've been back to camp. But we're looking good. Well, morning is upon us, and it's actually late morning. We've just been sitting around in the tent all night. Got quite a bit of snow overnight. All our tracks are covered from yesterday. The truck is covered in snow. And the snow that we put inside the tent, I think worked out for us. Because it's about 10 o'clock now, I think. Even now, it's pretty wet there. The ground is good. Enough for me to sleep. Nothing was wet this morning. There's a little puddle there. There's a little puddle back there under the table. But where we slept, it's beautiful. It's warm in here. Put the kettle on. Yeah, it was great in here. Did you have a good sleep, Garth?
Awesome sleep, actually.
Hard to get out of bed this morning, huh?
Yeah, it always is in that thing.
Yeah.
A couple scares in the night though, with the wood stove almost being non-existent.
Yeah. The fire went out a couple of times. It was tough to light. Well, it's just it gets so smoky in there, and then
yeah, when you're trying to relight it,
you shut the door too early, and then you're screwed. So. All right, we got camp taken down. Tent's put away. Garth, you figure that tent was pretty easy to take down and put away?
I'd put it at a medium level, like a, you know.
You didn't have to like cram that sucker in there.
I wouldn't say it's easy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. No, it's definitely a lot easier to set up, but folding it back up and remembering exactly where things all like articulate inward, and it gets a little confusing sometimes. But.
Well, it looked easy when I was standing by the fire.
And it's also like 60-pound tent, so it's a bit of a handful and really big, right?
Right. So we're just letting the embers from the fire burn down in this fire pit. Hang out. Alright, Garthy and I are going to go for a little winter walk here. Don't spend enough time just enjoying the forest, so I think this would be a perfect day to do that. There's a little snowshoe trail here. Some animal tracks. What are these? It's a giant rabbit. There's deep snow here. It just sort of meanders, doesn't it? Well, that was good. We saw lots of snow. Oh, right down to the knee. It's a workout. What are these snowshoers doing? Take the snowshoes off. You'll be way more fit. Well, here we are back at the home. All right, well, that's going to be it for us. Had a good time camping in the tent. Fishing was lousy, but I think we were only outside for a few hours in total.
Yeah,
4 or 5.
It was more of a tent review, right? We'll go with that answer.
Yeah. Next time we catch a bunch of fish, it'll be a fishing trip. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.